Welcome to Inside Games, the only gaming news show brave enough to tell you when GTA 6 is going to release, but we're telling you for the 8th time.
We got a live one, everybody. Hey, reset the clock. Hey. A little steam whistle. I love that shit. This one's way more official than all the other ones. A real business person said it. So please start planning your unexpected and very grave illnesses now.
We've also got the incredibly shocking news that Activision's actually opening a studio for a change, and Valve is actually working on a brand new video game. But do yourself a favor. Don't get your hopes up too much about the Valve thing. It's not going to be Half-Life 3.
Still not Half-Life, yeah. But let's kick off this week's Inside Games Roundup by throwing to the absolute king of managed expectations, Brian Gaar. Please tell us about GTA 6.
Yes, that was my opening line during my dating days. Just keep them tempered. But yes, we have a release window for GTA 6, and it's not close, but it's not super far away either. This comes from Take-Two. In an earnings call, the parent company to Rockstar narrowed the release window to fall of next year, and they added in the usual corporate speak that we are highly confident that Rockstar Games will deliver an unparalleled entertainment experience, and our expectations for the commercial impact of the title continue to increase.
Oh, money. Right, of course. All right, well, what about the delays? Because there's going to be delays. Rockstar is known for those.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. Asked by IGN if he was concerned that GTA 6 would get delayed, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick said, "We do feel highly confident, not midly confident, highly confident that we'll deliver Grand Theft Auto 6 in the fall of 2025.
That does give them some runway. Most people's fiscal years conclude in March, so if it has to slip into February, March, they've got a little padding, it seems. In an historical event to remind everyone, Rockstar Games officially revealed Grand Theft Auto 6 last December, which set in a fictionalized version of Florida, although it's hard to tell sometimes. There was some question about whether GTA 6 would be delayed into 2026, but obviously at this point, Take-Two thinks that it'll release next year.
Yeah, right. In other GTA-related news, the company reported that GTA 5 has sold, this is insane, 200 million copies. I can't even fathom that. It's a staggering feat, making the game the second best-selling title of all time after Minecraft.
This is even more staggering. It's still 100 million behind Minecraft.
Oh, so gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's going to be a cultural event when that game comes out. Like, if you want to rob a bank, that's probably the day to do it. Just FYI, everybody's going to be at home.
Let's move on. There have been a bunch of layoffs in the news lately, but some good news. Activision, of all people, actually opening a new studio.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of layoffs. Activision themselves laid off, almost 2,000 people? So they sure did clear up enough headroom for this. Windows Central reports that Microsoft's Activision team is opening a brand new studio in Poland, that's interesting, to build a new AAA IP. It's called Elsewhere Entertainment, and it has veterans from The Last of Us, Witcher, Cyberpunk, and Uncharted. So they've been picking up a bunch of free talent on the market, it seems.
It'll be the second Activision studio based in the region, joining Infinity Ward Krakow. Although the studio is, in fact, not working on Call of Duty, Activision reps told Windows Central that Elsewhere is working on a narrative-based AAA game and is a completely new franchise. Activision also says that Elsewhere has been operating in stealth mode up until now.
So yeah, good news, but bad news. They're continuing to lay off devs across the industry. Just recently, it was announced that more than 100 people laid off from Phoenix Labs. They made Fae Farms and Dauntless. So yeah, it was a bummer. I found a thread on Reddit. One of the employees who was laid off was following Reddit to get details because they weren't telling them anything. So
wow.
Just a bummer.
So professional.
This is the 80s Wall Street era for video games, I think. Just mergers, acquisitions, like hustle games, investment money flowing around. Weird times. Speaking of weird times, it seems Valve's actually developing a game. But like we said, it's not Half-Life. It's a hero shooter. The game's called Deadlocked, which I'm surprised it hasn't been taken. That's a pretty cool name anyway. Yeah, Valve reporter Tyler McVicker said on YouTube that it's currently in closed alpha with a full announcement coming soon.
Yeah, what's more, competitive gaming YouTubers are already playing under a non-disclosure agreement, but even though there are NDAs floating around, Some screenshots are leaking, of course, because they're YouTubers.
Can't stop it. Yeah. Twitter user Gabe Follower described Deadlocked as a third-person hero shooter with a 6v6 battles on big maps with 4 lanes, where you got abilities and items. There's tower defense mechanics. It's described as fantasy with steampunk. So I want to beat up that setting and take its launch money.
Yeah, man. Valve, gotta hand it to them. They are relentlessly dorky even now. They've never lost it. Gabe Follower also shared some screenshots of the game now that the dam is burst, featuring one of the heroes named Grey Talon. Hurrah! That sounds like a dude who would like come up to you at the masquerade and start trying to recite poetry, but he'd forget it like halfway through. Like, and then he'd have to look it up on his phone. Anyway, it's got an Overwatch vibe. You can kind of see that right on the surface. No release date yet because it hasn't even been announced, but maybe we'll hear about that soon.
Yeah, it's Valve's Smite. That's what this is. That's what they're, Yeah, I mean, they got to do it. They got to make money. More of it. We need more.
Grey Talon sounds like one of the old, like, what's your Wu-Tang name generator.
That's like the screen name I came up with when I was 12.
A men's rights activist on a forum in 2012.
All right, moving on to our next story. 2K says it will reveal a big sequel at Summer Game Fest. That's right, the Summer Game Fest is Summer Game Fest, not Games Fest. Summer Game Fest is just a few weeks away. We got a nice tease that 2K has a big reveal planned.
In a tweet, Summer Game No S Fest said that 2K plans to reveal the next iteration in one of 2K's biggest and most beloved franchises. So there you go.
What does that mean, though? NBA 2K?
Yeah, yes.
They have BioShock. There's been BioShock 4 rumors, maybe another Mafia. The most obvious one might be Borderlands 4 because of the movie and everything. That's previously been confirmed to be in development and was also teased by Gearbox CEO and amateur magician, damn it. Amateur magician and squirting enthusiast Randy Pitchford.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. We will know soon. The Summer Game Fest will go down on June 7th, and then we'll get NBA 2K25 and be disappointed. Because that's probably what it's going to be.
All new slot machines. Yeah. All right, let's do a 5-second review. Guys, I actually didn't play this game, but I know somebody who did.
Hi, I like this game, and I played a lot. You're exploring a big city. Meow, meow.
Ah, so adorable. All right, here are the games coming out this coming week. First up, and this I want to be excited for, Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2. This is the sequel to the award-winning Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Senua returns in a beautiful journey of survival through the myth and torment of Viking Iceland. Intent on saving those who have fallen victim to the horrors of tyranny, Senua faces a battle of overcoming the darkness within and without. This is the latest in the Xbox games family, so it's coming to PC, Xbox Series X, and I assume Series S?
Man, I can't wait. What an awesome game. I can't wait. All right. Up next, X Defiant, which is a game that I'm not necessarily looking forward to. Ubisoft's worlds collide in a free-to-play first-person arena shooter where you compete to be the best in fast-paced online matches. Join an always-evolving experience with regular updates bringing new playable factions and a growing collection of maps, weapons, and game modes. With crossplay, you will be able to join your friends across available platforms, and those are PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and it's coming May 21st.
Next up, System Shock, the fully fledged remake of the groundbreaking original from 1994. It combines cult gameplay with all new HD visuals. It's got updated controls, an overhauled interface, all new sounds and music. It even has the original voice actor of Shodan, one of gaming's most iconic villains. Witness the rebirth of one of the greatest and most influential games ever created. Comes to PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, May 21st.
It's what we call one of those Lawrence games. Love that game, man. The remake's fantastic. And speaking of Lawrence games, the remake of Paper Mario: The 1000-Year Door is coming out this coming week. It's the port of the 2004 classic. Join Mario on an epic paper adventure to collect the crystal stars before the X-Nauts do. Yes, the nefarious X-Nauts are after the treasure behind the 1000-Year Door. With a map from Princess Peach and the help of a few locals, Mario journeys through a colorful world made of paper to find them first. It comes to Switch on May 23rd. The soundtrack actually goes unexpectedly hard in that game sometimes too, so worth checking out.
And we want to say thank you again to all of our patrons that support the Inside Games Patreon every single month. These patrons are actually getting Pneumonia in fall of 2025 when GTA 6 comes out. Digital Renegade, Sir Knight, Danny Puden, and Brandon Popovich.
You can get over Pneumonia in like 2 weeks. That's small time. We got to dive in to GTA 6. These patrons are voluntarily getting sickle cell anemia. And we salute you. Al Diaz, Jared Watkins, The Alpine Stranger, and Jose Diaz. Ooh, it's going to be a long road, but at least you'll have GTA.